Hello, so it's Rebecca from Music Game Club. A common question we get is, how do you figure out what game to play when? So there's basically two ways to look at this. So you can teach a current concept, so something that a student has already been introduced or already knows. So it could be an older concept that you're just reviewing and reinforcing, or it could be a fairly new concept that they just learned in their music or that you just learned in their music theory workbooks. That's one way to look at it. Another way is to start laying that future foundation of music theory and introduce something new that they have not seen or heard of in their music yet. So the old and the current concept, it could be something straight out of their music book, out of a song that they're learning. So say they just recently introduced intervals in the left hand, so play an interval game. It could be that they are learning how to identify steps and skips in their music. That's a new concept. Reinforce that concept by playing a steps and skips game. It could be that you can see that they have a very strong ear, and so they're a great ear student, but their reading is lacking. You know that they are getting the notes, but you want them to have a speedier reaction time when they see a note. So play a note reading game. So I love playing games that are too hard or music theory concepts that are too hard, like why would you teach a beginner the circle of fifths, or why does a student need to know XYZ? It's funny how we can get stuck thinking, well, they're in grade 2 music theory, so why would I play a game that's level 5? Well, guess what? That's the bright and brilliant thing about a game is appropriate at any time with any student. That's one of the things that we love about Music Game Club games, is when we create the games, we make sure that it is accessible for every level of student. And even better, whether you're a private lesson teacher or a group lesson teacher, we understand all of the different aspects of teaching. And so for a true beginner, we make sure that they're looking at a music theory concept, but they're able to decipher and break down that concept into a beginner level and have a correct answer. And then as the levels get harder, all the way up to someone who's more advanced. And what's brilliant is those two players can actually play at the same time. So that's what I love about our games. So new theory concepts can be introduced at any time. It's appropriate. So don't worry about playing something that's too hard with a student, because you're just laying that foundation. As they master that easier level, then they can play at a harder level. And at some point, they're gonna see that actual music theory concept in their music, which is so exciting as a teacher, to know that you are laying that strong foundation for your student and you are equipping them with more knowledge than probably you ever thought possible. Thank you so much for watching our videos and your interest in Music Game Club.